Hello and welcome back for a second helping. This will be a longer video this time. We are going to be running the Dominix Navy issues, which I've been scaling into for quite a while now. We saw them when I first got them, but it's not the first time I've had a Dominix Navy issue. I had one, let me find it. There's my Dominix Navy issue I had previously. It was, I needed it it was fully integrated with 2P integrations, combat or 3P combat and 2P engineering. I needed it into a, invading force in MJX. So I could help others get out at the time. Since then, I have replaced it, sold it, got a new one, and set it up in a different way than what I did previously. These are the fits that I use now for high-sec PvE. It really is just a full-on glass tank. The Dominix Navy does have the shield recharge that the Navy ships have, so at 100 plus kilometers from anything, you're not going to have a problem. And you're just going to lay down a ton of DPS. It is almost difficult to keep targets locked for the drones to kill. I do keep a web of fire and a Nosferatu on me just on the off chance that a ship comes close. I can lock them down with my web of fires. And actually I need to throw that on there. Just in case an AI ship comes close, I can lock them down, and these drones can still track and kill them. I have chosen to go with the prototype guards currently, and I will eventually move up to the Caldari Navy guards. They will have higher DPS. They have the 83 kilometer drone command range. Their fall off and optimal will go up when I use my implant and activate it. But they will lose a little bit of that tracking speed, which I am fine with because if you use the wardens, their tracking speed is quite a bit worse than the guards. So it's not great when you use the implant, but with the guards, you're getting the same range as the wardens with better tracking. And better DPS. Alright, I am running 3 drone speed augmentations here for maximum activation time, and I am running 3 targeting system subcontrollers to try to minimize any downtime that I might have in locking smaller ships. These things, DPS, really between the 3 of them, it is incredible with the implants that I have. Let's go ahead and look at my implants. I currently have level 30 aerospace implant on my main character. What this is giving me is an increase of 18% damage. Reduces my drone flight velocity by 22%, or my flight velocity, I don't know, one of those things. And I don't have the level 30, so we don't care about, this module right here quite yet, I don't think. I have chosen to go with the drone damage and the drone recovery range. If I was using large drones like the ogres, I would go with this one here for the extra tracking speed, or if I was using fighters, I would do that as well. I'm running a drone damage amplifier, an omnidirectional tracking link, and a fighter fire control. I only have that for when I use fighters, and right now I don't have any ship that actually uses fighters. It is the same deal with my other two characters, except for I don't have the recovery range on either of them, but I do have the omnidirectional and the drone damage at level 5 instead of level 6. I am getting 14% increased damage from those, and when I activate the implant, I will gain 35% range, and 26% range, respectively. Alright. I prefer the thermal drones, which are these guards, for my area because they are the most effective against Calvary and Galente enemies, without very much compromise there. So let's go ahead and get some missions, and we'll do 2 systems worth of missions like I would normally do. Gosh, why do I keep doing that?
Autopilot engaged.
Let me go ahead and turn off the auto orbit on my other 2 characters, so that way I don't have a chance to go closer to the enemies as I'm just actually wanting to sit there. You can already see how much longer it takes for these Dominix Navies to warp in comparison to the Marshall. And once we get to a mission, I will show you all of the hot stats. Or the live stats.
Destination reached.
We've got mission there, mission there. And I hope I get some labs to show off. I won't be doing a 5.5 just for the chance that there is a spawn of cyan. Is this one foreign? Yep, I will take that. Okay, that's good there. I need that and that, that and that, and that. And then let's look through here. Too bad that wasn't another lab in foreign. Oop, I missed one. Where is that? Etomo? Okay. Alright. Go ahead and grab these missions.
Autopilot
Off we
engaged.
go.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
So what we're doing here is we're going to warp in at 100. We're going to set up our siege mode. And then we're going to activate our implant. And once we have all that, our drones will be able to hit anything in the mission. And I can give them a little help by giving them target painters to use.
Destination reached.
Alright. Fleet command, fleet warp, 100.
Fleet warp.
Turn on our shield hunters. It doesn't provide much defense, but across the board it's okay.
Warp drive active.
It'll get you through these missions at 100 kilometers with no problem. Set up that. Right. So which one is this?
Enemy ships detected.
Okay, so let's show off the live stats. There we are. We have 6483, 6469, and 7,531. That's a lot of DPS, and that is without activating.
Enemy ships detected.
Already cleared that wave. We're gonna clear this wave well before I can actually show off most of the DPS. Okay, so with everything active, we have 8,720, 8,449, and 8,942. And this is a very simple setup that you can do with any Dominix style
Fleet
ship.
warp.
The only problem with them is you have to come out of siege in order to warp.
Fleet warp.
So that's what's going to slow you down, if anything will.
Warp drive active.
It's almost... These three ships running together is almost not worth running normal missions and trying to do only labs. It's at that DPS range where things are dying so fast that your big hindrance is actually moving around. I mean, we've already cleared that wave.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
You can see, even with the increase in lock time from the modules or the rigs, it still takes a while to lock a frigate.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
This is the setup I would be running if I wanted to seriously grind ISK. It is better than any other option.
Fleet warp.
because it's just so much DPS on the field. You could almost do what these are doing with
Warp drive active.
3 railgun equivalents, but you couldn't possibly have the application at range like these do and still maintain that level of DPS. These ships are just absolutely and utterly bonkers. And I would consider them to be the single best PvE ship
We're
in the
under
game.
attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
It's almost not even worth running the target painters because you just kill everything so quick.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
And the time I would normally
We're
do
under attack.
2 systems, I think I could do 3 systems worth of resets. Go ahead and turn off our siege mode because I think that's the last wave.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
You cannot deny the sheer, just incredible output of these Dominixes. And this is like pretty minimal investment in the ship itself. The biggest investment I have here is the implant and the gold nanocore. So let me show off what I'm doing with the gold nanocore. Right now I have drone thermal damage chosen as the gold nanocore since I'm running the thermomagnetic storm core 2 on all of these. And these are the same stats across the board for all of my ships. I have chosen drone damage as my main
Enemy
option,
ships detected.
drone damage again, capacitor, and drone thermal damage. And that is the level of investment that these ships have. It's a little expensive, but it's nowhere near like integrated or like fully decked out. The one that has 1,000 more DPS, let me just show off. I think we're on wave 3. Let me show that off.
Enemy
Nope, we're
ships
not on wave
detected.
3. Okay. Let me have the chance to show off my main character's Dominix. You can see here I've gone for the same thing on drone thermal damage, but this one actually has the large sentry drone activation time. And that's the only difference that's giving it 1,000 more DPS over my other ships. And the level 30 implant instead of level 22. Yes, hello Azim. Space Potato, just absolutely rocking. It is just way too good. Alright, gotta turn off the siege modes. We're at the end of the wave.
Enemy ships
Oh.
detected.
Oh, I must be in a lab, and I just didn't realize it. Okay. I want you just here. The absolute insanity of drones and missiles going off. It's gonna become very hard keeping up with the lock.
Enemy ships detected.
Just gonna heal this up a little bit. You can see just how quickly these things tear through. I don't even know what wave this is. This wave 5? I'm not even activating my damage modules because it's just too much. The only reason I really don't fly these that often is because this is a mildly boring and can be extraordinarily hectic when it comes to just keeping up with the lock time and all that. Alright, that was wave 5 of a lab. I believe that was a 4 millionist lab.
Fleet warp.
The only downside with the Dominix is the siege module locks you down, so you have to wait for that to end to warp off. Wait.
Warp drive active.
Okay, it's fine. It'll work out. It'll be fine. I can't remember if I set it to warp to 100. No, I guess I'm going 0.
Fleet warp. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Let us fix that. No problems. It's not like they can kill it anyway.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
There we go. That's what I'm supposed to do.
We're under attack.
Well, do you like the space potatoism? Is it a cool ship for you?
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Well, I mean, it is a potato. I'd prefer if it looked more like the Nestor, but that's Galente ships for you. They're just kind of a bulky style.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I mean, it's not as bad as, like, the Erebus. Have you ever seen the Erebus? That thing is horrific.
Fleet warp.
Yeah. Good lord. If you get a chance, look up the Erebus.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so 13,000 bounty there.
Enemy ships detected.
Give me a chance at least. Jeez. You killed things too quickly. What is that? So that
Enemy
was...
ships detected.
That there was a 78 million bounty tick just from the little bit that you've seen.
Fleet warp.
Wait, I think I did the thumb again.
Fleet warp.
There we go. Fixed it. I'm too dumb to fly this ship.
Warp drive active.
It has to require me remembering to actually warp at 100. I kind of wish Eve Echoes would let you have like a secondary button for warp that you can just have set to a certain distance without having to do it every single time. It just be one button press. It'd be kind of like setting your orbit. So you'd have like a fleet warp button, and then you can adjust that normally, and then under that it'd be like fleet warp at 50, fleet warp at 100, or something like that.
Enemy ships detected.
Something that you could set to make it easier than drag and drop. Wow, that was a 15,000.
Enemy ships detected.
It also has to make me remember to turn off my siege modules. 2 extra thoughts that I normally don't have. Hello? What is it doing? Oh, once again I'm dumb. I was trying to do the fleet warp thing on fleet warp, not warp. After going through fleet warp. My brain isn't wired for this.
Warp drive active.
Too much to remember. Now, if I was doing this all the time, it'd be fine. But I'm so used to just warping straight to the mission. And I enjoy being in the middle of a fleet of ships, just fighting from the inside.
ships detected.
I am using the prototype guards. Which are the Tech 9, the old Tech 9s.
Enemy ships
The
detected.
guards have better tracking speed and pretty much the same distance as wardens with higher DPS. Plus the thermal damage, which is a whole nother level of awesome because I'm using the thermomagnetic storm core implant.
Fleet warp.
There you can have a little bit better look
Warp
at it.
drive active.
978 DPS per guard, 2,442 thermal damage, optimal range of 68 kilometers, accuracy fallout of 53, and 105 kilometer range for drone control range. Which means realistically I could be sitting at 200, I could be sitting 250-ish kilometers away, and my drones can still be doing full damage to
Enemy ships detected.
all these ships. Yeah, I really wish they made a similar core for all the ships and all the weapon types. But I understand why they didn't, because Thermomagnetic Storm Core 2 is just way too overpowered.
Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
I imagine that if I end up getting like really good drones for all these ships, I'd probably be outputting somewhere in the 10,000 DPS range without having to use any of my modules.
We're under attack.
What is my price on my Tommy right now? Estimated market value is awful here. But I know just the hull was going for about 12 billion recently. Ah, they've come
Enemy
down,
ships detected.
because they were going for about 12. So yeah, I guess that price is pretty accurate right now. But if you want something wild, you should see one of the Dominixes I lost a while ago. Have fun with that kill mail. It was fully integrated as well.
Enemy ships detected.
It had a gold ascension core on it. It was my only ship that I could use to try to slow down some enemies that were invading our space and to give us time to gather up a fleet and dock our miners at the time. So I just yeeted it. It lived for about 5 minutes. But it was terribly optimized at the time. Ah, I've done it again.
Fleet warp.
That is easily the most expensive
Warp drive active.
Dominix or the most expensive ship that I've ever lost, I think. Yeah, so 24 billion, 115 million, 135 million. Yeah.
Enemy ships detected.
Next wave, I'll check to see
Enemy ships
how much some
detected.
drones are going for. Wait, they actually have sentry drones down here now. That's right. $3 billion apiece. I could do this. I could put sniper guards. Hmm. $1 billion apiece isn't that bad for those.
Fleet warp.
That'd be 15 billion to fit all 3 of these ships with actually good drones.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I mean, that would put me significantly higher DPS. I'm pretty sure that would bring me up by like 1,000 DPS per ship. I'm considering selling my Raven Navies, but I don't want to until I know what purple nanocores are going to come out for the Marshal. Because I'd rather be flying the Marshal than the Raven Navy.
Enemy ships detected.
Interesting.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Enemy ships detected.
Alright. I have put up a buy order. Let's see if anyone fulfills it.
Enemy ships detected.
There's another 70, probably 76 million bounty. Yeah, the blue lettering on the wrecking shots looks so good. You guys just so long to kill that thing.
Fleet warp.
Did another bounty just come through? No?
Warp drive active.
Huh? You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Pressing 3 buttons.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
They're finally up to 51 billion, huh? Okay. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Don't know how I missed that one.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
Let's make sure. There's another one there. Okay, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
All the missions. Wow. Take High-Sec Island. It's really just binary islands, or binary systems.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
Yeah. I like chilling around Gina, so perimeter and foreign are the perfect binary system for me. It means I don't have to be all the way out by Clara Lem or any of them.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Have we gotten another bounty tick yet? No.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say about these ships. It makes me worry about, like, the Golem and the Kronos and the other two.
We're under
The
attack.
Paladin and the
We're under attack.
Golem, Kronos, Paladin, and oh, what was the last one? Because I do fear that because they are split weapon types, we're not gonna get the same
Enemy
feeling
ships
from them
detected.
as we would from EVE Online.
We're under attack.
I'm sure they'll be tanky, but I'm not sure that they're gonna outperform
We're under attack.
something like a Dominix Navy issue. And they should. They absolutely should outperform a Dominix Navy issue. Because they're almost equivalent to a Dreadnought. Okay.
Fleet warp. Fleet warp.
There we go.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Gosh, I like the wrecking shot color. It's a nice blue.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Okay. I think that's all of his missions.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Maybe this stream will become more of a Eve Echoes ASMR. You just hear Eve Echoes music and the guns going off and the drones doing their thing, the shields healing. Boy, enough of that and I can be put to sleep. Yeah, it would be nice, but I agree with it not turning off when you hit a warp. It should be something that you have to turn off yourself,
Enemy ships
so that
detected.
there's some gameplay around it.
Enemy ships detected.
what I would prefer, actually, it would be to queue a warp, um, and have it be active until the siege module comes off, or you can remove that queue. That way you still have to work on turning on and off the module, but you can have your warp ready for when it turns off, when you want to turn it off.
Fleet warp.
And what we got? Just that one mission, and then we go to perimeter.
Warp drive active.
Goodness, I am
We're under
tired
attack.
from work today. I've spent most of the day outside, just straightening
We're
things
under
up and moving
attack.
things around. And it is. I'm pretty exhausted from all that fresh air.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Alright, to perimeter.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, there's the bounty. So that
Warp
was
drive
like,
active.
70... 72, 70 million bounty tick with the duplication. Maybe like 68. I don't know. Yeah, not too bad. It's been really good ticks today with the Dominix.
Warp drive active.
So not bad at all. When you're considering this one here was 78. This one here was, let me get the actual number here. Was 72. and the other one was like a 68.
Destination reached.
Fleet warp.
Now we get to see how it goes against Caldori pirates. I don't even know what the actual value
drive
I've
active.
made today is, because I haven't calculated all of the mission rewards as well. Let's see if Caldori shields can hold up.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
And I seriously need, like, a master level mission for high sec. If Expert 10 is telling you Tech 10 battleship, then Master 10 should be fleet or
Enemy ships
capital.
detected. We're under attack.
And I guess it could be like the lowest end missions for Master would be equivalent to like laboratory mission, like the 4 million. That would be the lowest end. And your high end would be something where you would need like a cyan or something to survive. Or a fleet of players working together using all of those null set tactics. I think it'd be a really good way to start having high sec high-sec communities grow. Because right now, the high-sec communities that are out there are... It's just kind of solo players just getting together. And maybe some mining fleets.
Fleet warp.
So I'd like to see missions... I mean, they could just be all sleeper level anomalies.
Warp drive active.
As a master level, because the sleeper anomalies are actually perfect for that. There's a perfect example of what a master level mission should be.
We're under attack.
But, of course, those only come around once in a while, and they don't spawn all that often.
Enemy ships detected. ships detected.
They will have to consider something like that in the near future if they're going to continue adding ships that are similar to the Golem, or ships that are similar to the Dominix Navy, or the Cyan, or the Lucent Moon. You're gonna have to give them high-sec content at some point. Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think I actually know if they updated that. No, it does not. Get fucked, Cyan.
Fleet warp. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm sure there's already, like, tons of bug reports on that right now. But you know what's really messed up? They introduced the Wang Yu, and then just didn't allow it to have large decomposers. I would have loved to have large
Enemy ships
decomposers.
detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Because it's not the Wang... Is it the Wang Yu prototype that is stated?
We're under attack.
And not the actual Wang Yu? Ship
under
tree.
attack.
Nope, that's Corporation Clash. What? What? It's not even in here! Fix your game! Seriously, like, the entire community would be willing to help netties with, like, anything they wanted.
Fleet warp.
But, like, small stuff, like adding the thing,
Warp drive active.
small stuff like adding things to a ship tree, or anything like that, could be done by the community. They could pay the community, the person whoever they hired to do that menial task, and they can focus on the high-end content.
We're under attack.
That's why community contributors and
We're
things
under
also
attack.
exist. They don't just have to be people who can promote your game. They can also be people who can work on your game.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I know I have a long use, so just have to check. It is the prototype. So maybe once the actual long U is released, we'll get launch decomposers.
Enemy ships detected.
Because we already have the Lucent Moon, so they can't just add, like, a Lucent Moon prototype. Oh god, please don't do that. Please don't add a Lucent Moon prototype for 10 years of game time.
Fleet warp.
I mean, like,
Warp
why
drive
don't
active.
they have launch decomposers in the game? They have the skills. Why don't they have a... Alright, man. Take care. Good luck and be safe, alright?
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. The ship explains itself very well.
Enemy
You
ships
morph in,
detected.
you sit at 100 kilometers, and everything dies in a rapid manner. There is no other ship in the game, other than capital ships, that can do something like this. At least to this degree, with so little input.
Enemy ships detected.
I think this ship, if you're someone who was looking at flying drones and you didn't know what you wanted to do, but you wanted something that was going to be good, the Dominix Navy does it all. If you get your hands on a Dominix Navy and you set it up the way I have it, you'll be fine running missions. You can help your allies in a fleet battle. You can do the things that most faction battleships most battleships with drones cannot do. You're already doing
Fleet warp.
what most ships in the game can't do.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, this ship is one of those ships that if you want to get into drones and you're willing to spend the time training into it and you're willing to spend the money into it, absolutely get your hands on a Dominix Navy issue. There is no other ship in the game that is quite like it.
We're under attack.
I cannot recommend it higher than any
We're
other
under
ship in the
attack.
game. Because every ship that is better than it doesn't have the available content to continue to output the level of capability that these ships have,
Enemy ships
and the
detected.
bounty hits that these ships can put out.
We're under
In a
attack.
never-ending environment, the only ships that will outcompete
We're under attack.
the Dominix Navy issue is gonna be super carriers and carriers and assault carriers. That's it. That's all you got. The rest won't be able to keep up with the Dominix Navy issue for just clear times, DPS, tank. It doesn't matter. The Dominix Navy does it all. It is like the Marshal
Enemy ships detected.
in that it is extraordinarily flexible
We're under attack.
in its role on the battlefield.
We're under attack.
So we've probably got another hour or 30 minutes of missions left here. I'm just gonna say that the Dominix Navy issue is easily the most overpowered battleship in the game. Nothing compares to it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you see and you want to see more of it, please go to my YouTube. I upload all of my, well, almost all of my
Fleet war.
VODs there. It gives me a chance to interact with you when I'm not streaming, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe or follow. I'm just gonna let the game play here. I won't be talking too much. If I have something else to say, then I'll pipe back in, but from here on, it's just grind away. Take care and be safe.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Fleet warp. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Alright, that is the end. Thank you all for being here, and if you like what you see, please go to my channel. It is under the same name, Orion Ikeoa. Please follow and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me, and it gives me a chance to communicate with you when I'm not streaming. If you have any ideas that you'd like to see or have any questions, just leave it on the YouTube comments. I'll probably see it and I'll probably respond to you. It's more likely I will respond to you. Thank you all for joining me. Have a great day.
Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.